Welcome back to Madrid Pulse, your home for the latest Real Madrid updates. Big news today, Eder Militao is back and ready to return for the Club World Cup clash against Juventus. Let's dive into what his comeback means for Xabi Alonso's defense. Eder Militao finally has a return date, and his name is set to appear once again on a Real Madrid squad list. The Brazilian defender, after months of resilience, recovery, and dedication, is ready to rejoin the team and could even feature in the upcoming Club World Cup clash against Juventus. While it all depends on how the match unfolds, the plan between Militao, the coaching staff, and the medical team is clear. If conditions allow, he will get his first competitive minutes since suffering his devastating knee injury. Militao's long journey back to the pitch has been nothing short of remarkable. The center-back endured his second anterior cruciate ligament tear on November 9th, a cruel blow that forced him back under the knife and into another grueling period of rehabilitation. For any player, suffering a serious ACL injury once is already a mountain to climb. But enduring it twice requires a special level of mental strength, determination, and commitment. Fortunately, Militao embodies all of that and more. From the moment he was sidelined, the Brazilian maintained an optimistic attitude. His mindset was clear: come back stronger, faster, and more prepared than ever to help Real Madrid in their pursuit of glory. His presence has been missed not only for his qualities on the pitch, but also for what he represents inside the dressing room. His energy, leadership, and positive influence have always been key within the squad dynamic. His imminent return could not come at a better time for Xabi Alonso, who is beginning to shape his version of Real Madrid. The former midfield maestro has already shown signs of tactical evolution, with last night's win over Salzburg highlighting his experimentation with a back three system. The shift towards three central defenders demands versatile, intelligent players with athleticism and tactical awareness, traits that Militao possesses in abundance. In fact, for many, Militao is regarded as one of the most complete defenders in world football. He combines exceptional speed with raw power, making him formidable in one-on-one duels. His timing in the tackle, his anticipation to read dangerous situations, and his dominance in aerial battles have all made him indispensable when fit. Beyond his defensive prowess, Militao's composure on the ball provides an added layer of security in the build-up phase, and he isn't afraid to step into midfield or carry the ball forward when the opportunity presents itself. His return injects defensive solidity into the squad, something vital as Real Madrid looks to close this season strongly and prepare for an ambitious next campaign. With Alonso leaning towards tactical flexibility and possibly making a three center-back system more permanent, having someone like Militao is invaluable. Imagine a defense that features Militao alongside Antonio Rudiger and the talented young Pablo Ramon Huijsen, a mix of experience, strength, and technical ability, and the option of Aurelien Tchouameni stepping into defense when needed. And Real Madrid's backline suddenly looks equipped for any challenge, both domestically and in Europe. Beyond the Club World Cup, Militao's return could prove decisive in the run-in to the season's most critical matches. His winning mentality and big-game experience have been key components in recent campaigns, and his hunger to make up for lost time will only elevate the squad's overall competitiveness. It's a welcome sight for all Madridistas to see him back in training, pushing his limits, and ready to fight for the badge once again. His recovery also symbolizes the club's resilience, echoing the values that have made Real Madrid the most decorated and respected football institution in the world. For Real Madrid fans, this news is more than just a player returning from injury. It's about restoring a vital piece of the team's defensive foundation and building momentum for the challenges ahead. With Militao back, confidence is high, and the dream of lifting more silverware remains firmly alive. Stay tuned to Madrid Pulse for all the latest updates on Militao, Real Madrid, and everything happening around the club. If you love Real Madrid, this is your home. Hala Madrid. David Alaba has suffered another unfortunate injury setback, further delaying his long-awaited return to the pitch. Real Madrid confirmed the news after conducting medical tests this Friday, revealing that the Austrian defender has sustained a muscle injury in the soleus muscle of his left leg. The estimated recovery time for this type of injury is approximately 3 weeks, effectively ruling him out of participating in the remainder of the FIFA Club World Cup should Madrid progress to the final. This comes as a significant disappointment for Alaba, who had been working tirelessly towards making a comeback during this tournament. The Austrian defender's journey back to full fitness has been plagued by setbacks over the past year. Alaba was already immersed in an intense recovery program following a meniscus tear he suffered last April, an injury that required a long rehabilitation process. Just as he was nearing the final stages of his recovery and eyeing the Club World Cup as a realistic return date, this new muscle issue has surfaced, halting his progress once again. The situation is all the more frustrating given that Alaba had been steadily building toward a comeback after the severe cruciate ligament tear he sustained during the 2023-2024 season, which had already kept him sidelined for months. For Alaba, this latest injury is more than just a physical hurdle. It represents another pause in an already challenging and emotionally taxing journey back to competitive football. Despite being sidelined, he has remained dedicated to his recovery, working individually both at Real Madrid's Valdebebas training facility and during the team's recent training camp in Miami. His focus had been squarely on regaining fitness in time for the Club World Cup, a competition he had circled on his calendar as a potential moment for his return to the team. Unfortunately, this muscle injury to the soleus, a critical muscle located in the lower leg, has forced him to reset his timeline and continue working under the supervision of Real Madrid's medical staff. Although he will not be participating in the Club World Cup matches, Alaba is expected to remain with the squad during the competition, which takes place in the United States. The club's medical team will closely oversee his rehabilitation process, ensuring that his recovery proceeds carefully and methodically. This decision reflects the cautious approach Real Madrid has taken with Alaba's return to play, given the severity of his previous injuries and the importance of avoiding any further complications. Alaba has not played an official match since last April when he started for Real Madrid against Getafe. During that game, he was substituted at halftime after experiencing discomfort, which was later revealed to be related to his ongoing knee problems. Since then, the Austrian has been focused on a rigorous rehabilitation program, gradually progressing through individual training sessions, but has yet to rejoin full group training. His participation in team activities has been limited to working on the sidelines and engaging in controlled exercises designed to rebuild strength, flexibility, and confidence. The timing of this muscle injury could not be more unfortunate. The Club World Cup represents a significant competition for Real Madrid, both in terms of prestige and as an opportunity for silverware. Alaba, known for his leadership, versatility, and experience, was seen as a valuable addition to the squad had he been fit to play. His absence will undoubtedly be felt, particularly given his ability to contribute both as a central defender and in more advanced roles when required. For now, the priority remains Alaba's full recovery. The club and player alike understand that any rushed return could jeopardize his long-term health and performance. With multiple serious injuries already in his recent history, caution is paramount. Though missing the Club World Cup is a bitter pill to swallow for Alaba, the ultimate goal is to ensure that when he does return, he does so with the confidence and physical readiness needed to contribute effectively to Real Madrid's season objectives. In the meantime, Real Madrid continues their preparations for the knockout stages of the Club World Cup, focusing on the squad members currently available. Alaba's situation serves as a reminder of the physical demands and unpredictability of elite football, where injuries can derail even the most carefully planned comebacks. The Austrian's resilience and professionalism remain evident as he faces yet another period of recovery, determined to overcome this latest challenge and return to helping his team on the pitch as soon as possible.